The new channel. The new channel. The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following show are those of the hosts, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello there and welcome to the new channel. We are here to help you see the new you. My name is Lloyd Luna and this is The Big Picture. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, wherever you're watching from around the world, magandang gabi po. The 3rd of July 2020. Oops! August. The 3rd of August 2020. Medyo maulan po ang araw ngayon. And in fairness, traffic. Because Metro Manila po, tila pong bahagi ng Pilipinas, muli pong sasailalim sa modified, enhanced community quarantine. Woo! How do you feel about it? Please do write down your comments, suggestions, and questions on our comment stream down below. How do you feel about this? The cases are still rising. And we are all helpless. Couple of friends po, mga kilala ko na may COVID na, buti yung karamihan is nakaka-recover na. Kanina lang, meron tayong isang kaibigan from Cebu. Get well soon, ha? 90% naman na okay na daw siya. But anyway, tomorrow, or starting midnight po yata, we will be under the modified enhanced community quarantine. So alam na po ang drill. Nakapag-rehearse na po tayo dyan. Hello, Sir Bon Burgos. Burgos. Sir Bon. Ma'am Lenny Manalang is also watching. Hopefully, nandito rin si Lynn ngayon. Saka si Dio Gracias. Saka si Fuad Halajel. Paano na po ba ito? Saan na po ba tayo pupunta? Ito po bang gagawin natin? Things are not getting better. But I hope everyone is also having a great time. sa kanilang mga bahay. Sana po yung inyong mga spirit is upbeat pa rin, no? Kahit na medyo nagkakaroon tayo ng mga pagsubok na ganito, especially ngayong panahon ng pandemic, upbeat pa rin yung spirit, no? Kailangan medyo may gigil pa din because I don't think this will last forever. It's taking us much time, but it's never forever. Hello, Sir Lloyd. Hi, sir. Good evening. Watching in behalf of Growth Wing Consultancy, Bon Burgos. Watching from Nueva Ecija. Okay, kung kayo pinanonood, please do share our live stream link. Also, organize your own watch party. Paki-send po sa inyong mga Viber groups, sa inyong pong mga chat groups, ang ating pong link for tonight so that you can also get the same inspiration as what these stream viewers right now are getting. Inspiration every night. Ma'am Lenny Manalang is watching from Valenzuela City. So, Ma'am Lenny, kumusta ka na dyan? Ikaw ba ay work from home? Mag-ingat ka ha, lagi ka mag-iingat. Alam niyo po sa Vietnam is nagkaroon po ulit ng mga fresh cases after 3 months. Yung last recorded nila, after 3 months is mayroon po ulit at medyo nagugulantang sila dun ngayon, medyo natutuliro because serious po, may at least 3 or 4 cities na na meron na uling COVID-19. So, paano po ba ang gagawin natin dito? May idea ka ba? Henry C. Hernandez II? Ano bang gagawin natin? Ang Vietnam po ay hinangaan ng daigdig sa kanilang pag-control sa COVID-19 pandemic. A few hundreds of people lang po yung nagkaroon sa kanila and 3 months na walang recorded cases. Ngayon po is may bagong mga cases, fresh cases. So, saan tayo dadalhin ang sitwasyon na ito? Hindi pa natin alam, but life moves on as always. So if you're watching, please do share our live stream link. Also organize your own watch party. Pakikalat na rin po sa inyong mga chat groups ang ating pong live stream link para makapanood sila. At masaya-masaya po kami dahil patuloy pa rin kayong tumututok sa PNC, the new channel. Tonight will be a very interesting conversation because tonight we are going to talk about travel. How are we going to talk about travel? You know, ang guest natin ngayon ay nasa travel business. Kaya ako siya dinala dito kasi mukhang ready na tayo to travel. However, ito, bigla naman nag-announce na bawal na ulit mag-travel. Ay, naku, paano ba yan? Magandang buhay. Hello, press. Magpalakas ng resistensya, mag-toothbrush bago mag-mask. At syempre, mag-pray. Very practical ang suggestion. Yung mag-toothbrush yung hindi ko naisip na isasama. But since you said it, Henry, then I'm going to consider it very seriously. So, what do we do now? So, siyempre, tutuloy natin yung interview kasi yung story naman kasi ng ating guest ngayon na hindi naman matatawaran. What I mean is, hindi matatawaran na sense na hindi naman naluluma yung story, no? So, same story, different passion, different situation, same person. So, tatanungin natin siya yung kanyang journey, kung paano siya napasok dito sa industry na ito. And at the same time, ano yung mga insights niya? Anong pakiramdam niya ngayon na ready na, and then biglang, toot! No, not yet. Amazing. In the meantime, bago ko po siya ipasok, syempre, tulad ng nakagawian natin, headlines from the Manila Times. Philippines virus cases top 100,000. Telcos can report permit delays to cabinet secretaries. Catholic churches in NCR shut doors again. Expect lengthy COVID pandemic, warns World Health Organization. Provincial health staff tapped to help NCR. Dindo exits Philippine area of responsibility, heads for Japan. Yun, kaya pala maulan. Meron palang bagyo. House investigates PhilHealth anomalies. 50,000 Pinoys repatriated in July, according to the Department of Foreign Affairs. AFP pushes change of command ceremony. Beware of Vatican fundraisers, according to CBCP. For traffic health protocol violations, 1,350 motorcycle riders arrested. Duterte okays proposed 2021 budget. Headlines presented to you by the Manila Times. For more news and information, please go to manilatimes.net or download their application at digitaledition.manilatimes.net. Travel is about to go back to business. While people are still hesitant to roam around, we might find some workaround to enjoy our domestic tourism for now until yesterday. Aileen Domingo, VP Outbound of CCT.168 Travel and Tours, gives her insights on the travel landscape as the industry supposed to be slowly recovers from the global pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, Aileen Domingo. Hello, madam. Thank you so much for coming to the big picture. Maraming salamat po sa pagpunta. How?
Ang ganda ng timing natin.
How? How do we proceed with the interview? How?
I think we have to be more optimistic, more prayers. And it's not just the government issuing the ECQ. It's the people and the public should be disciplined also. It has to work hand in hand. Kasi if you don't follow the protocols, then it's not gonna work at all, right? Even if the government don't do this, don't do that, we have to do this and do that. But we ourselves are not disciplined enough to do it. We have to work hand in hand if we really want to overcome this pandemic. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure. Last time we have seen each other is during the PNI thing, and was it last month or
no, about 2
months ago? Yeah. Wow, 2 months ago. See, so what changed after that?
What changed after that? Actually, the countries in some of the countries, they're all trying to open already the borders. Let's say Central Europe, they have accepted some of the nationalities to come inside already. Egypt also, they've opened. Jordan, they've opened. They gave us a list of nationalities who are allowed to go inside the country already, but with certain protocols, no. Unfortunately, because of the rising COVID situation in the Philippines, we are not included in that list. That we are hoping that in the near future that will be included. However, because of the arising numbers that we have, we go back to MECQ. So we're back to like to
Wow.
what to work for.
Yeah, this is something that we didn't expect because we are already
Yes.
excited
Yeah.
about the reopening. Too
Yes.
excited that
Mm-mm.
I think the cases also got excited, so they rose along with our excitement. Ma'am, kwentuhan mo muna kami about your company, how it started, at ano yung kanilang entry point sa travel business.
Okay. We're three incorporators in the office. So tatlo po kaming partners. But actually, we're all travel agents before. Like I've been a travel agent for 35 years. I believe my other two business partner also like 20 plus or 30 plus years in the industry. So we are all part of the association, the Philippine Tour Operators Association, and what we do is like we try to promote the Philippines as much as possible as we can as a private sector. And then we got along together to put up the company. So we're still here, still trying to thrive. So we are now about 17 years from the start. We tried to open the company in 2003.
Sige, mas mag-move backward pa ako. Paano ka po naging interested sa
Sa travel.
travel? Sa travel?
Actually,
Well,
I wanted to,
lahat tayo interested sa travel,
of
especially if
course.
it's free. But yung maging career mo siya, how did it start?
Actually, I wanted to become a ambassadress. No?
Oh,
Ambassadress. I wanted to become ambassadress. And then I went to this UST because I am under the scholarship of UST. And I think that subject or that course is not anymore being offered in tourism in UST. So I have to go to law instead. But I don't, since I'm a graduate of St. Jude, which is a very high standard school where we're all taught about study, study, study. So I said, I don't want to go to law because of I don't want to go study, study, study again. So I end up with, and then my neighbor said, why don't you go for tourism? At that time, tourism is just very, very new. There were only like two schools being offering tourism. I think it's UST and University of the Philippines. So I ended
wow.
up, yes. And I used to because I'm under scholarship of UST also. So that's how I started with tourism. And then after graduation, I started working as a counter rep. I rose from the ranks. I started
Mm,
as the persons doing passporting and then doing ticketing
mm,
and immigration. And then
mm.
I was hired by House of Travel as I was then a working student. So it was really, really challenging, but I enjoyed my work very, very tremendously. So and then I rose to the ranks and to become their GM. And put up already our own company. That's how I
Ganon. In less than, ito ang gusto ko kapag ka BNI member in less than 60 seconds.
we are trained.
Iba klase training. O, paano ko papahabain sa isang oras yung interview na sinasagot niya in less than 30 seconds. And then, history yan ng simula college hanggang natayo yung business. 1 minute. Catherine Kate Dalaga Garcia. Oh, ganda daw ng face ko. Anong ginagamit ko? Tinan nga natin kung anong ginagamit ko. Bakit daw maganda yung face ko? Ito papahaba natin, Ma'am Aileen, kasi mabilis kang sumagot eh. Next na tanong ko, habaan mo yung sagot para hindi tayo masingitan ng mga itong klase ng commercial. Oh, yan. Okay na, Miss Kate, Oh, yan. For him to, for him. Oh, lakihan pa natin, baka hindi pa siya masaya. Oh, yan. Okay na, Ma'am, Yan. Oh. Spray lang pag may time. Punta po kayo, message niya po si Catherine Kate Dalaga Garcia dyan para makakuha kayo ng produktong ito. Oo, hindi naman nakakain pero nakakaganda ng face. Okay, ma'am, bago yung course, and then, ano yung hirap doon kapag bago yung course? Kasi walang pinanggagalingan eh. Kaya yung isa sa dalawang Philippines.
Okay. But at that time, the subjects, what you call the curriculum, they're not very up to date pa at that time. So whatever like first it was like 2 years, and then I got the associate course in tourism, and then I proceeded to BS tourism. So when I proceeded to the BS tourism, some of the curriculums or the subjects that I got already from the associate course are already there. So parang I felt like, it's like a repetition, diba? So parang that's the only thing that's difficult about that one. And then the professors that we have are mostly from the industry, which is also very good. But at that time, since it's all manual, so we do our own. The airline mismo are the one teaching us how to do the ticketing, how to do the fare calculations, how to
Ah,
do.
hindi pa siya tinuturo sa school.
It's being taught in our school at that time in UST. It's being
But
done Alitalia by that time. My professor was a very good one, Mr. Otaiza. He passed away already. He's a very good professor. He taught us how to do fare calculations, how to make your fare cheaper than the other ones, how to do the mileage, everything, which is very good foundation because as of now, since we're all computerized, you just click on the itinerary you like and then the fare will come out for you without realizing that sometimes it's already backtracking and that before, we will even taught how to do the geography, no? So, kabisado namin yung mapa, even we sleep, we memorize from Manila what's on top of the Philippines, what's on top of this country, the whole map. Our final exam is the whole world map.
and the capital of which province or country.
Yes, oo, that time. And then what I noticed now is the graduates now lacking in that area. No, so they do not have the like they do not have the idea of the geography very much. They do not know that it's already backtracking. They have not no knowledge of how this fare become to be this kind of fare
So,
that you can do from the ticketed point manage.
kasi ano, ma'am, kasi
So,
they are
so
now
what
in the Google economy. So, Google
yes.
na, di ba? I mean,
Oo.
tingnan nila dun sa map, bakit kailangan memoryahin?
Yes.
Nandito
May
naman.
computer naman, di ba? But
Yung
for
fare,
us,
same,
but
pwede mo rin siyang i-compute.
yes, but if you're really a good travel agent, having that background is very good for you because you can suggest to client how to go about your travel, not backtracking, diba? You can tell them, you have to go to this country first and then to this country, so that you don't have to jump back and forth, right? And
Yeah.
then also, if you don't jump back and forth, you're actually helping the client save some money and time, especially
Yun.
if you are from one different from time zone. Like that's why it's a very good knowledge to have the good knowledge of how you do the fare calculation, how you do your geography, which is really good.
Oo, kasi ngayon talaga nakadepende sila sa technology. And
Yes,
in fact,
especially pag nag-dummy system, nako.
yeah. So in other words, sinasabi niya na hindi porket technology based na tayo ngayon at anong tawag dito, parang easily available na yung information is totally advantageous na para sa atin.
Yes. Because having knowledge of what you are doing gives you already an advantage. You're establishing your credibility to your client, di ba? Parang, bakit mo gagawin yan? You have to do this first because this country is coming up first, then you go flying, then are you coming back? This way, you're trying to maximize the fare or the money you wanted to pay you. And the client, because of the technology, most of especially the millennials, they will just do the computer, right? They will just book their own, they will just book their own reservations of the booking and everything. But why do they hire a travel agent? Because they believe in you. They want your services. So you have to be credible. How to be credible is you have to know what you're really selling and what your really job description is. Diba?
Now, let's talk about prior to Cebu Pacific era. In the Cebu Pacific era, parang feeling ko ito yung parang sumuntok dun sa travel business kasi
Yes.
you can book here, ito yung fare, piece of fare, etc.
Correct.
In a sense, parang kayo is nakat kasi dumiretso na yung airline at nagdagdag pa sila ng itong yung mga destinations na pwede nyo puntahan. I don't know
Yes.
how it happened, but for some reason it happened, and it was a blow, I should say, a big blow doon sa travel agency sector. So how did it come to be? Paano yung prior to that? What was the system? Kasi it was also booming at the time yung travel agency sector.
Yes.
Very active yun. Prior to
Oo.
this low fares economy sa airlines.
Prior to that, Lloyd, we're enjoying like a certain amount, maximum amount of incentive from the airline. So, but because the travel industry is very competitive, some of the travel agencies will try to will try to share the incentive we have with the client. So, lumiliit ng lumiliit, our income becomes smaller and smaller. And then the fare is the fare is like we try to give you the best airline, the best fare, right? And then comes Cebu Pacific. They give you very, very low fare. But with the low fare also, parang what you're saying is like you get what you pay for this amount. This is the amount of service also you get, and this is also the product. Like Cebu Pacific does not offer meals. Does not nothing, not even water, or there's no blanket, there's no pillow or anything. But in the airlines that we used to sell before, very lucrative is there is blanket, there's food. The food is 3-course meal or even 5-course meal. And that, believe Lloyd, even the airlines before, they would even give bags. They give bags, hand-carried bags. Yes. Meron. They give.
Anong year yan? Because my first airplane ride was, I think, in 2002. So that's
Before,
prior to
that was in the 1990s, but until 1999, 98.
Hindi ako nakakuha ng bag. Ano ba yun?
So if you're flying first class, your bag is so nice. It's like a mini like this. But if you're flying business class, you have different kind of bag. Economy is like a tote bag. They give you that one just to be loyal to the company, to the airline. And they give also mileage for you. And then they give upgrades. And then when you ask, if you're very supportive of the airline, sometimes like Lufthansa, if you're very supportive with the airline, they give you free training in Frankfurt for fare calculation. Naabutan, that's very good for us because they're supporting us. We're supporting each other in understanding how we work in the industry. And then the salespeople are very, very accommodating. Even the reservations people like United Airlines or the Pan Am before, if you remember Pan American Airlines, even if you just call up the reservations, they will compute the rates for you and even suggest you go this way. You have a free mileage if you put in Honolulu or you put in Bombay, you will get 500 credit.
That is something that I never experienced. Kasi ako yung booking na lang eh. I mean, parang tinanggal na yung tao dun sa conversation. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I mean, input the place of origin and destination and that's it. This is the fare.
Correct.
So parang bahala ka sa buhay mo. But I also thought na, and I also thought na yung tao naman, bilang ako yung tao, parang okay, since wala akong makausap, and the perception na mahal if you're going to go through a travel agency, yung notion na mahal yun, without realizing na baka mas makakamura ka nga if you are consulting a travel agency and do the itinerary for you. Parang naging victim din ba ako nung ganong klaseng kaisipan? Kasi wag mo sasabihin ko oo, dahil pag sinabi mo oo.
I will not say yes. It has a pros and cons. Of course, when you go to the internet, it's cheaper because you're going directly to the airline, you're going directly to the hotels, right? The hotels are like, or another travel agent like Trip Advisory or this type of website, you can get a cheaper fare or a cheaper air hotel. Okay, that's fine. But you have to also read the fine prints, Lloyd. Because sometimes you have to read for the fine prints because it doesn't say.
Yan ang hindi natin binabasa, yung fine prints na yan.
You have to read for the fine. It says to say, this includes the breakfast, this does not include these taxes. And when you check in, you'll get surprised, right? And how many times can you cancel without charges, especially the airfare, the airline, right? But when you go to a travel agent, they will explain to you everything. A good travel agent must explain to you everything before you finalize to the client. Because I can, if a client books with me, I give you 2 or 3 options. Option A, this airline. Option B, this one. Hotel A, B, C. Eto, anong difference, Aileen? Oh, so the difference is like the location, this one, the hotel, the type of rooms I'm offering you. Then you choose. And then if you want, there's a problem, I can offer you a service that a computer cannot give you, right? A computer
Yeah.
the computer cannot give you. Especially when you do a cheap airline, what do? When you try to rebook, you try to call up the airline cannot help you as much as they can. When you try to get back to that system, it's just like you're buying a whole new ticket. You add it on, you get it more expensive. It
Yeah.
might be a little more expensive because we're giving you a better service.
Yeah, I understand that. Merong service,
Diba?
so kailangan bayaran yung service. But I'm going to pause for a commercial, but before that, let me ask you a question. It's a hanging question, so mamaya mo sasagutin mo na, baka ma-excite tayo, nasagutin mo kaagad. So magbe-break muna ako, but you're supposed to be partners with airlines.
Yes.
And then they decided na diretso na tayo dun sa consumer. Anyway, I don't know the reason, but what's your insight on that particular situation? And nung ginawa nila yon, they started doing that. What was your reaction and how did you respond to it? The big picture will return. Stay tuned.
Since I got my new place, I've enjoyed every single day here. Hotel-like amenities, attentive staff, resort-style living, all in a premium location. So life here is easy and convenient. That's why I invested in another unit. I can earn more, and they can enjoy the very same things I enjoy at home. What a life! So much more rewarding. So much more to life. SMDC.
We need beauty every day. We need power every day. Are you ready?
Ready? Yes.
Beauty is power.
Hello, welcome back. You're still watching The Big Picture on the new channel with your host, Lloyd Luna. Sharan! Before we continue with our discussion tonight about travel business, I'm going to also promote our other shows on TNC. Of course, aside from your being nightly date at night, nightly date at night, meron man nightly date in the morning. Balik! Please do watch our other shows on TNC, HR Hotline, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 12 noon. Manood po kayo bukas ng alas 12 ng tanghali dahil ang guest po ni Sir Jesse Bustillo ay no other than the Secretary of the Department of Labor and Employment. So, panoorin niyo po yan. HR Hotline bukas po ng alas 12 ng tanghali. iBusiness, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. The Fourth Project with Bob Kilapio, Wednesdays and Saturdays at 7 p.m. Ilo-launch itong Usapang Beauty this month. U-Turn, Mondays and Thursdays at 10:30. The Home Buyer, Mondays and Thursdays at 4. The Puppet Stories, Tuesdays and Fridays at 5. TNC Marketplace, Thursdays and Fridays at 10. For launching this month, ano ba to? August, mamaya malalaman na yung schedule. Yo Law, Mondays and Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. The Talk, Mondays at 12. After shift, Wednesdays and Fridays at 8:30 p.m. Money and More, ilo-launch ulit this month. Ilo-launch yan this month. Wednesdays, Fridays at 11 a.m. Town Hall, the first and fourth Saturday of each month at 7 p.m. And one day, magpi-premiere po yan sa Sabado. So, let's see the teaser video of One Day. Madudurog po ang puso ninyo sa August 8, Saturday 7 p.m. Nawala yung poster natin. Na-delete. So, ibabalik natin ulit. Ayan na. The world, madudurog yun. Nawala talaga yung momentum natin. Madudurog po yung puso ninyo sa August 8, Saturday 7 p.m. because we're going to have for our first episode, Chloe, a 9-year-old Filipino-British in China, as she shares how she feels about autism and how accepting one's disability can turn into a life-changing positivity. So yan po ay very raw, unfiltered, wala pong script, live po. Ang magsasalita po sa video ay si Chloe in the next 20 minutes or more. So hopefully support niyo po yung One Day, isang special na pagtatanghal po or isang special stream ng TNC para po sa inyo. Sana po supportahan ninyo. Alright, so let's bring back our guest for tonight. Aileen Domingo is VP Outbound ng CCT.168 Travel and Tours. Ma'am, thank you sa pagpunta dito. Yun.
Yes.
Good.
Always a pleasure, Lloyd.
What happened? Bakit nagkaganon? Bakit supposed to be partners kayo, dumiretso sila sa customers nila, and then parang na-cut kayo, and how did you respond to it?
Actually, when they went directly to the clients, because probably because of the competition, everybody wants a piece of the market, right? A piece of the cake. What we did is like we had a very different dialogues with the airline, but if you notice that when you go directly to the internet or when the airline goes directly to you, you do not know all the rules and regulations of the buying of the fare that you're dealing with, right? So the airline doesn't explain to you that this you just see in the internet, or you just see in the newspaper. Oh, it's only $190 or $1. But what are the what are the notions? Why is it being offered at $1? For example, it's non-revocable, only limited seats. So hindi siya, and it's non-refundable. So if you have a problem, that $1 is goodbye,
Yeah.
right? Then
But
you have to buy a new ticket. When you
yeah,
buy a new ticket, it's much higher, right?
that is something that people
Do
don't
not
know.
understand. Yes.
They don't understand that. But my question is, did the airlines actually consult the travel agencies in
No,
the
no,
sector
they did not
when they do
consult. We
that?
just saw that in the internet, or we just saw Cebu Pacific already with this type of fare, or we just saw that not even not only the hotels, even not only the airlines, even the hotels, they do that to us. So
Mhm.
we have a lot of arguments sometimes with the airline, or with the hotels. Why are you offering this type of fares? And then they will explain this type of fare will only limited number of days being sold. So you need to buy it right away. So
How
it's
true? How true
yeah,
is it?
it's true. Like Cebu Pacific, diba? When they sell limited offer, you have to buy tickets from this time to this time. Even Philippine Airlines, they will open the very low rate at
Mm.
certain hours of the night. So normally it's at midnight. Up to the how many hours only, and then the seat will be gone.
Mm.
And then the that seat will have a limited very very restricted ticket, like you cannot rebook, you cannot refund everything. So the
Mm.
airline explained that to you. So we were surprised also that the airline offered that. But when we talked to the airline, and we realized that hindi naman pala talaga na they're trying to undercut us, because we can still, as us as a travel agent, we still have the privilege to, or to the power to talk to the airline for very good fare, especially if it's a group. The rate that the airline is offering you does not offer to a group side, because you will be surprised there's only like one or two seats, and after that there's gone.
I see. So if you're a solo traveler, probably it's beneficial for
Yeah.
you. But if you're traveling or it's a corporate account, now it's a different
So it's
story
not
because
beneficial
that's where
for
you
you,
go.
because it's very restricted. When you say it's a corporate account, normally they rebook every time.
Yeah,
The
for sure.
of the management, or you have to change your flight, you have to go to this place instead of going to that place. How can you do that if you're very limited fare only, right? So you still need the travel agent to help you for that one.
Yeah,
The
good.
things that has to be explained to the client, which you do not get the explanation when you book through the internet. But of course, that the
Yeah.
airline will not
No,
tell you.
no one explains in that website. So it's
No, no,
practically
nobody. Yes.
put where you're coming from and then input where you're
Oo.
going, and ta-da, pay credit card.
I also heard like why there are some fares that's very very cheap, very very low. But when you print out the ticket, ang dami mo palang stops. You have to go through these countries. You have like three or
Yeah,
four before you reach your destination.
yeah, like say like 50 hours of travel.
Okay, correct. So proper communication with the airline, they explain to us, and then because we are travel agents, that we know what we're doing, what we're selling, we understand that why are you selling this type of
Yeah,
fare.
but how damaging was it when they introduced those marketing stuff?
Of course, we at first we lost some money or some income to those this budget airlines, or to these airlines that are offering low fares. But later on, the airline, like now the airline are saying that the industry needs to work together. The airline will really need a lot of help from the travel agents to bring up the industry again. So there is a lot of work that we have to do, no? So it hurt us, especially the internet booking. It hurts us, but come to think of it, you can still offer other services that the internet will not be able to service the client. See,
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
innovative and
Um,
excellent you are, right?
why did the airline thought about it first rather than the travel? agents or the travel agency sector? Yung mga ganun
Competition.
klase ng booking.
It's boils down to competition.
Pero yung mismong sector ninyo, hindi na una dun sa idea na gawin natin itong system, gawin natin somehow automated ang booking and rebooking.
No, actually, we are always working hand in hand with the travel agencies. What is the trend all over the world is a travel agent, no? So also we're also working hand in hand with the airlines. But with that, it pushed us to be more innovative and to work together more as an industry, right? So, but us in the industry, we would always have like dialogue with the airlines and the hotels also. That why are you offering this type of fare?
Yeah.
And we always ask the airline to give us a better deal. But hindi lang alam ng mga clients because it's booked together with the accommodation, with the transportation and everything. So they don't really see the picture.
Yeah. So during those years, many travel agencies closed down.
Not really. Actually, there are more travel agencies right now than before because the travel agency before is being regulated by the Department of Tourism.
So wala kayo nung period na maraming nawala? Or
no.
lang na parang
Actually,
maraming
mas
nawala?
marami pang dumami.
Okay.
Mas marami pang dumami because lumabas na yung mga budget airlines and there are more destinations to come to the camp. There are more flights that are being offered, more tours and countries that are opening up. So it didn't hamper the growth of the travel agency. Actually, we had a lot more competition and the accreditation of licensing of the travel agents, it's being done before by the DOT. So we have more strict rules. Now it's being done by LGU. So so it's lesser requirements now.
Easier, no? Mas mabilis na ngayon, mas madali. So in essence, parang kung yung perception natin dati na parang ba't nyo ginawa yung airline, ngayon is parang, okay, thank you naman, ginawa nyo yan.
That's a maraming ano ngayon, fly-by-night na travel agents, remember?
Oh, which is, does the other
That's the cons of being not going, having very strict rules of the travel agency.
It's because the local government is now in charge rather than the department.
The local government instead of the Department of Tourism. Because if you go to the Department of Tourism, there are so many regulations that you have to follow before they accredit you.
Yeah. Okay. So pros and cons. Yeah. Anyway, Susan Tagle says, you're buying convenience. Let's put it up. Susan Tagle. You're buying convenience when you get the service of travel and tours instead of do-it-yourself travel.
Yes, that's true. That's true. During the time of pandemic, if you have a travel agent, you're lucky because she will be able to help you rebook your flight so many times. And then travel agents are very empathic now with the traveler. They're not really charging so much for the service fee. Just stay with us, no? And remember us. Do not cancel. We'll help you rebook with everything instead of canceling. But if you book with the internet, wala talaga. They tell you they have refund, but actually they just give you a travel voucher that you can use.
Amazing. Good. So marami na pala ako dapat pinagsisisihan as we dapat matagal ka na pala nag-guest dito. But Abigail Arena says, looking good, Miss Aileen, and hello, Lloyd. Mama Abi, kailan ka ba dito? Yung message niyo kaya si Mama Abi. Sabihin niyo mag-guest dito. No, di ba? Di ba siya napupunta dito? And then, John Francis Abelga, syempre kaibigan natin ito. There are many factors to consider in pricing seats, classes, segments, terms, etc. Yan. Rodel Enriquez. CCT.168. Yung ba pronunciation doon? CCT.168.
Travel and tours.
Yan. Offers the best travel and pilgrimage packages. Nakita ko yan sa page niya. Pag-uusapan natin yan kasi hindi ko alam. Pero yan yung hindi pa namin nagawa sa family. Yung pilgrimage na yan. So, great hotels, best local guides, chaplains, and of course, Miss Aileen as a group escort. You are an escort. Yes, you are an escort. So rebook and don't cancel. Soon we can all travel again. God bless you, Ma'am Aileen, and you
Thank
too.
you, Father Rodel. He's a priest, one of my chaplains.
Wow! Hello, Father! Sabi ni Ma'am Abigail, imbitahan ko daw muna siya. Ma'am, you are now invited officially. Can you do a solo shot for me, direct? Okay. Direct solo shot. Hello, I would like to make a call. I would like to invite Abigail Arenas on the big picture. Hopefully, she can come because she will be a good addition to our lineup of guests. Hopefully, very, very soon. Okay. Special yan Special ang invitation na yan Okay. So, yeah. Pandemic. We're going to talk about pandemic, but I'm going to pause for a very short commercial. Tingnan natin kung ano yung mga shifts sa travel. Ano yung mga backlog kung mayroon kayo, and how you're going to do something about it. And then, ano yung future ng travel. Okay? So, the big picture will return. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back. You're still watching The Big Picture on the new channel. Before I proceed, bringing in our guest back again, I would like to announce the launching or the premiere of One Day, August 8th, Saturday at 7 p.m. So please do support and watch sa facebook.com/TNC now. Dito po sa page na ito. And also, I would like to announce the 3 other shows that we're going to launch this month. The world premiere of Usapang Beauty with Joby Linsangan Moreno will be on August 8th, Saturday at 5:30 p.m. And Money and More with Armand Benko, the 12th of August, Wednesday at 11 a.m. And Yola with Attorney Carlo and Attorney Sheila on the 17th of August, Monday at 8:30 p.m. Please do support our new shows dito po sa TNC. Now, let me call back our guest, Miss Aileen Domingo, is VP Outbound ng CCT.168 Travel and Tours. Ma'am, laro muna tayo bago niyo sagutin yung mabigat na tanong.
Nakatakot din sa room.
Ano lang to? Big or small? Kung gusto niyo malaki, big. Kung gusto niyo maliit, small. Okay, let's do it. Okay, coffee.
Coffee, small.
Milk tea.
Small.
Car.
Car, big.
House.
Small.
Family.
Big.
Credit limit.
Big. Use it for business.
Planet in the solar system.
Big.
Bed.
Bed, big.
Watch. Wristwatch.
Watch, big.
Handbag.
Handbag, big.
If totoo ang heaven, if heaven is true, except from your family members and myself, who do you want to bring with you?
I would like to bring my dog with me.
Okay, good.
Have companion to play with.
If you were a barber, sinong artista gusto mong gupitan?
Our barber? Si Apple, kasi mahaba yung hair niya.
If you're a gym instructor, sinong political leader ang gusto mong i-train sa gym?
De Lima. Si De Lima.
De Lima, Senator De Lima. If you're an astronaut, sino gusto mong isama sa outer space?
My daughter.
Okay. If you have all the money in the world, which company are you going to buy?
If I all the money in the world. Pwede bang public company? No, private company? Maybe I would like to buy San Miguel.
Okay, San Miguel, grabe. Okay, no problem. I don't know the reason, but you said San Miguel, so maybe you wanna drink? Drink more? For free. Thank you so much for playing the game, Ma'am Aileen.
Yeah.
Okay, now go back to the interview. Pandemic. How bad did it hit you? It's hitting you still, but what have you lost so far?
Oh, I've lost a lot. Until now, we don't have any income at all. So
Like zero, since like
zero. Yeah, zero. If we have a few domestic ticketing or helping out service charge for our passengers.
Okay.
But most of the money now are being expensed for the rental, for the utilities, and for salaries of the people. So
Kasi kailangan tuloy-tuloy pa din yun, di ba?
yes, and we cannot stop naman giving our employees because they also have families.
Yeah. Okay. Ano ang chismis sa industry? Many have closed down their businesses now or temporary closure?
Temporary closure. Others, they have slashed their employees, and then others are not being paid, but they're asked to work. No? So those are the ones that we heard in some of the others are like they're trying to do shifting in their schedule. But since it's ECQ right now, so I think nobody will open offices again.
Yeah. What's the shift that we are looking at? The way we're going to travel in the future?
No, the shift that we're looking at supposed to be they will only allow social gatherings if we go to MGCQ. But since we go back to ECQ, so we really have to work hard hand in hand with the government and the public and the private sector. So wala pa talaga tayong magagawa ngayon. But to really discipline ourselves to work harder in following the protocols.
Yeah. But if there's anything that this pandemic is now teaching us in the travel sector,
They're teaching
what
us to
is
be
it teaching?
more resilient, to be more respectful of our environment, and they're teaching us to save, no, and then teaching us also to know what we're supposed to buying or to yung destination that we're supposed to go. They're teaching us that way, and to be thankful of that you have been to this place, and be thankful that you have done this visit to a certain country, to be thankful, especially that we're still here, and they're also teaching us to respect the people that we work with, to empathize with the people, and then to also to respect the environment that we have right now. Because I think the Lord God is giving us a message that we have to be caring about each other and to caring about the nature that is given to us. So I think that's the way I look at it.
Yeah. We have some friends watching from Jerusalem and Israel. Maybe you want to greet them. They're your
Hello
friends.
po, how are you? I hope you're all doing well. It's hard time for us, but with all our prayers, we will all be surviving this time of pandemic that we have. We just have to hang on, to be more resilient, and more prayers for us. I think we will recover soon, hopefully by 2021. And when we recover, I think we'll be a lot of people already dreaming of traveling again.
Yeah, for sure, nami-miss naman natin yan.
Oh, yeah. Even now, people are still calling us, when are we going to be traveling? Can we have this itinerary in advance in hand? So they're already planning already for 2021. Not all people are waiting for the vaccine to come out, which I think will take time for us to have the vaccine. So with the proper protocol, with the very strict rules and we follow all of them, people will start traveling again. Basta we're getting all this information right, and then all the disciplines right, people will be traveling again.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what's lacking right now. Information.
Yes. Information.
We are focused more on the result rather than the input. And the input
Correct.
is supposed to be the information drive.
Yes.
Kailangan bahay-bahayin yan, di ba? Parang hindi lang yung governments naghihintay kung sino yung magpa-positive at magne-negative. But mas
Oh,
maging proactive siguro tayo talaga. Information drive. I think yun
yes.
yung lacking. But
Kasi
anyway,
for me, if
go ahead.
we're in CQ right now, tapos mag-MGCQ tayo, tapos GGCQ tayo, ganun din, we're just delaying the numbers eh.
Yeah, exactly the point. But before declaring again, in MECQ starts I think midnight tonight. What were you planning na?
Oh, I was already planning that I will go to see my friends in Bohol. I was
Aha.
to do some road trip to Tagaytay or to La Union or to Ilocos, because I have a lot of pending inspection to do for a group next year. So I was already planning to do that. I was also doing
Volunteer ako kung kailangan mo na kasama.
you come with me. And then also
That's
I'm also doing already my tours for next year. I'm already doing all my planning for next year. I don't want to wait that for people to declare that, oh, we can already travel. I want that when they say, pwede na okay already to travel, I want to start selling.
But
Doing all the preparation.
all things considered, what's the big picture?
The big picture is that we all have to be thankful that we're still here. We all have to be working hand in hand with each other, not only for ourselves, but also for the public and the government. We really have to work hand in hand in order to pass this time of COVID pandemic. We also have to be more flexible, no, so that this will pass. So let us all work hand in hand, and then do not, for us in the travel industry, we always say, do not cancel, just rebook and help the industry get back to its own feet in the next few months.
Yeah, good. So, Heronio Ulayaw, hi Aileen, Gabriel Billy
Heronio.
Dominguez, hi President Abby, hello Aileen and Lloyd, ang saya daw. Fuad Halahel, hello again, hope to meet you soon. So,
He's my guide in Israel.
okay. Israel is one country that I cannot die without going to visiting.
Oh, you have to come with us. You have to come with us.
Yeah. Make it 4-4 kasi apat
yes.
yata kami magta-travel.
It's a different feeling, Sir Lloyd.
Yeah. Yan yung isa. Kasi, di ba natapos namin ng Europe prior to pandemic? Oh, that was great. But anyway, asawa ko lang yun. Yung nag-itinerary, wala kinuha ang travel agency. Anyway, sorry. Maybe
it's hard for Arab countries to do it on your own because they have so many rules and regulations that you have to follow.
Yeah, for sure.
My wife, like go to Jordan and Egypt.
My wife did an excellent job. So we survived the 15 days. But siguro dito sa Israel, sige, let's talk about this. Cara says, following you, Aileen, from Los Angeles, you're doing great.
Hello, tita.
And then Apple is tatlo lang daw sila. Europe. Apple is okay. And then Joel says, hi, Miss Aileen, nice interview. Wow, she did a great job. She did a great job. May paano pa yan, may anong tawag dyan sa suot niya? Blazer? Is it a blazer?
This is Muslim-inspired.
Oh, di ba? Very, very Filipino. Good. Okay. Madam, where do they get in touch with you? Kung ready na kayo or kung naghahanda na sila mag-travel after this CQ. Saan sila pupunta?
They can call me. My mobile number is 0917.
Hold on, let's get it. 0917
527 3903. And my address is AOD, that's Alpha Oscar Delta 100163 at hotmail.com. Or they can also get in touch with me through our Facebook. We're also on Facebook, CCT.168 Travel and Tours. We're also there on the Facebook.
Okay, CCT.168 Travel and Tours. Sige, so you can call or text yung number naka-flash on screen. Lagyan nyo ng, you can put +63 because +63 is the Philippine code. All right. Thank you so much, Ma'am Aileen, for being with me in our show. Maraming salamat. Ingat lagi, ha?
Po, salamat din.
Okay, and keep sharing this video kasi recorded as live ito. So, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Miss Aileen Domingo is the VP Outbound po ng CCT.16 Travel and Tours. Thank you so much for tuning in. The Big Picture is presented to you by Puzzle Box BPO Inc., also sponsored by SMDC, Unisol, Luluran, Telepreneur, Step Back Creative Voices, PAPS, and PALP. I'm going to see you again tomorrow. Good night, everyone, and stay safe. MECQ, Modified Enhanced Community Quarantine po, mamayang gabi hanggang bukas and then hanggang August 18. Please, mag-ingat po. Mag-ingat, tumulong tayo sa gobyerno para ma-flatten na natin ang curve na ito. It's been 4 months and we are going back to the same old challenge. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Bye-bye. Happy birthday daw, Mitch. Happy birthday nga ba? Tama. Happy birthday. Bukas na lang. Bukas ko babatiin yung diretsyong bati.
Related daw eh.
Ha?